Of all, I would like to say sorry about my English, because this is not my mother language and I have not so much practice, but I would like to tell you everything about in English. So, hard gun project contains two shells for surface and for objects. Right now I would like to tell you about the SOP tools which are used for modeling. For example, we will create a cube. The main tools are primitives and booleans. So Hargan is aimed to be a boolean modeler. How the prims works? You press at prims, and there are primitives you can choose. The first one is curve. When we press curve, curve is created and this node is selected. Press enter, and when you press enter, it goes into the curve mode, and you can make a curve. For example, we would like to boolean this part of the mesh. Now we will try to make a booleans. The curve is selected, and select second one node and press boolean. Nothing happens because it asks to select geometry. You can select some parts of geometry, or you can press enter and all the geometry will be used. So I press enter, and there is a menu. You can select subtract, shutter, intersect, seam. So these three boolean types are most usable: subtract, shutter, and intersect. I select subtract, and now there is another one, mirror. It asks if I want to mirror the curve. For example, I would like to mirror it by the x-axis, and it asks if I want to clip. This means when I would like to remove from one side and mirror from one side to other. I will show you next time. Just press no right now, and after the pressing, some nodes were created. It could be scary for you when you see this first time. If I press L, these nodes are aligned. So this is for the curve. We can see the curve. It makes some manipulations, and this makes extrusion of the curve. Then it mirrors, and then it booleans. I would like to tell you also that you should use an orthographic view. Right now, I don't know where it is here. Display mode. But I press space plus O, space R, and it changes to perspective and orthographic. Maybe it should be here, the button, but I don't see it right now. Okay. Next time I would like to show you other primitives. For example, we select a box. Select the box, and you see a point which is snapped to the surface. Press one click, then second click, and this will be the size of the box. Let's try again. It's very handy. You can make a fast box, and you can select the size and the place where it will be. For example, like this one. This will be a big box. Also, there is a tube. The most usable primitives are box, tube, and curve. So, tube. There is also one thing. If you select, for example, the top view right now, like this, the tube will be at the top. You can see. But if you select the side view, something like this, and press here, the direction of the tube will be here, or on the front view the direction will be here. You don't need to rotate tube. That's very handy. Okay. Also, when we create tube, we can change the display mode. Press D and select current model, current node, which is selected right now. We can select, for example, wireframe, wire shade, and ghosted. You can save it as default. I don't know why it's not a default. So we can see just, for example, I do some manipulations. Also, okay, this is Extrude Node. And you can see this setup is for tube and this is for previous mesh. Select the tube and the mesh and press booleans. Select this subtract x no, and we have booleans. Also, we can change position where you want. Center x, I make 0, so it's at the center of the cube. The setup is pretty simple and we can make fast booleans. Also, if you don't like shading, like here, you can change geometry cusp angle, for example 20, and automatic normal calculations will be at 20 degrees. Okay, next thing is merge. So, for example, we create a box here and a tube here, and we select this and this and press merge, and everything will be merged. Just simple thing, but it's very powerful for modeling if you need to do something fast. So I can make some modeling stuff. Okay, what is part mesh? For example, we select this boxy thing and press part mesh, and what's happened? Three nodes were created. One node is just without the boxy thing, and this is with the boxy thing, and it merges. So you can separate them and work them separately. You can delete merge and have separated nodes. Very fast and very quick and very good for modeling too. And we can merge them again. Okay, next thing is clean edges node. For example, we add clean edges. It creates two nodes, group. The group has angle of 1 degree. Some things which are not needed, it just deletes. You can see some edges will be deleted. They are not used at all. They don't work. The same thing will be for example, this part. If I press extrude, press F key, and I can move it, and scale it, scale to 0, and press clean edges. But here I can select yeah, it automatically deletes unnecessary edges. And voila, this is the same tool which Hard Ops project has. I just copied it from the Hard Ops. Thanks to Hard Ops, if you're using Blender, just purchase, please purchase Hard Ops and Box Cutter. Clean topology. Clean topology is one tool when we create, for example, a curve. And we will merge it. So right now we have an open curve which is not used for high poly or low poly, and we need to clean our topology. Just select clean topology, and there will be no curve. But sometimes this node polydoctor, it helps to fix some issues with the topology. But for booleans it's not so usable, so sometimes I just need to bypass it. And you see delete node, which has expression, and it works fine. It deletes open curves. So I use this thing sometimes. Okay. Next thing is bevel. Bevel is very important thing. You know, Hard Ops uses bevel. It uses angle, and it's really powerful for hard surface modeling. I did bevel setup just for fast things. If you press bevel, there will be a menu. You will see two modes, bevel and advanced. If you select select basic. Oh shit. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, I had some issues with topology. I had to delete some points from here. So, and it fixed the bevel issues. So, next time, this is a basic bevel, which creates poly bevel. Then it creates normal node, which makes normal only for beveled edges, and then we make calculate normal for not beveled edges and primitives. So for this node will calculate everything, but without bevel. And this node will calculate these nodes, these primitives. Sorry. So this is basic setup. And if we select bevel and advanced, press L. Just everything, press every day and press L to fix these nodes intersections. Okay, advanced setup makes point expression for bevel scale, and we use offset not here, but we use offset here. You can see, and this setup works much better for most cases. Let me show you an example. And for example, I create a sphere. Okay, it will be with y-axis. And we will make curve. Okay, let's select curve, select sphere, make boolean, enter shatter, and X for mirror, and no for clipping. And we did some parts for the sphere. Right now, if we select bevel basic, and let's make some bit more offset, you can see that the bevel it bevels not correctly in some areas. It's flat, and here it's round, but here the bevel works like a flat surface. So for this case, if we use advanced and make scale, advanced works much better. It makes more round edges. So in this way we use bevel. Okay, bevel setup. So this thing is extract. For example, if I select this part of the mesh, press extract, there will be created another object, and this object will be separated. So just extract, like in Blender, if you press P or Ctrl P, so it will extract into objects. And the last one is view subdiv. A view subdiv is, for example, we add box. It's just a node. If we press, we can see the subdivision, and at the same moment we can make modeling. Houdini has plus and minus, but this is just one button, and it changes. It's very handy for me. I did hotkey, Control plus this button. You can edit it. This is Control plus this thing. So it's just fast for subsurface modeling. Okay, thank you for your patience and that you watched these tools. I hope they could be useful for you, as I use them every day. Thank you.